Ciao and welcome to this next episode, which links to the previous one, and it's supposed to give you some grounds, some basics, if you ever want to visit Italy. So if you are planning a trip or if you just want to know these things, just in case, bear with me. When you are in Italy, you're a little peckish, you're hungry, you want to eat something, you don't necessarily have to eat in an expensive restaurant. They've got shed loads of other places with good food. I personally recommend trattoria, which is very similar to a restaurant, not as expensive, not as elegant, and not as posh. If you like pizza, and who doesn't, and you don't want to waste too much time on your food, you can have pizza al taglio or pizza al trancio, which is by the cut. It is eaten as a casual and as a takeaway dish, for example, in a piazza. In Italy, there are originally only two types of pizza, pizza margherita and pizza marinara. Pizza margherita with mozzarella cheese and pizza marinara with another type of cheese. These days, the choice is really vast. In Italy, you can eat scrumptious food in places that don't look like it. If you see a small place with lots of local people, don't hesitate. There's usually no menu, you have to eat whatever the owner and at the same time the cook tells you. So what's best, what's fresh at the moment? There's homemade tipple, delicious food and amiable people. Try it. In this lesson, I'd like to teach you several expressions. How to make an order, how to ask for a bill, and many others. So, why don't we just go straight to it? You enter the restaurant and you wait for the waiter to show you at your table. If you are in two, you say, un tavolo per due per favore, which is a table for two, please. Un tavolo per due per favore. Un tavolo per due per favore. Un tavolo per tre per favore, which is a table for three. Un tavolo per tre per favore. Un tavolo per tre per favore. Un tavolo per quattro per favore, which is a table for four. Un tavolo per quattro per favore. Un tavolo per quattro per favore. The Italians have l'antipasto, starters or appetizers, il primo, which is normally pasta, il secondo, fish, meat or something else, il contorno, side dish. You don't have to have everything. You can choose whatever you like, il primo, il secondo, it's up to you. If you are undecided, if you don't know the region too well, you don't know what's best, ask the waiter. How? Che cosa raccomanda? What do you recommend? Che cosa raccomanda? Che cosa raccomanda? Qual è la specialità locale? What's the local speciality? Qual è la specialità locale? Qual è la specialità locale? If you are decided, if you know your dish, you can order straight away. How? Per me, then you name the dish. Per favore, for me, the dish, please. Per me, gli spaghetti per favore. Per me, risotto ai funghi per favore. When you travel, you want to immerse yourself in this culture, in this country, in food and habits. You want to grasp every part, every detail of this country. And if you are in Italy, you should definitely drink wine to your meals. Vino di casa is the cheaper version. White wine, vino bianco. Red wine, vino rosso. If you have 250 milliliters, which is around 9 fluid ounces, you say un quarto di vino rosso per favore. Un quarto di vino rosso per favore. Un quarto di vino rosso, per favore. Un mezzo di vino rosso, per favore, which is 500 milliliters. Un mezzo di vino rosso, per favore. Un mezzo di vino rosso, per favore. Un litro di vino rosso, per favore. Un litro di vino rosso, per favore. Un litro di vino rosso, per favore. If you drink water, you say l'acqua minerale naturale, per favore, which is mineral water still. L'acqua minerale naturale, per favore. L'acqua minerale naturale, per favore. L'acqua minerale frizzante, per favore, which is mineral water, sparkling. L'acqua minerale frizzante, per favore. L'acqua minerale frizzante, per favore. And remember, you drink coffee after the meal. Coffee, which is always espresso. The Italians do it even if it's midnight. By no means you should drink cappuccino or caffè latte in the afternoon or in the evening. The Italians don't do it. But I have to say, I commit, as my friend says, una profanazione. Why? Because I drink cappuccino instead of espresso. I desecrate their tradition, I desecrate their culture, but what can you do? If you have a sweet tooth, you absolutely want to try il dolce or il dessert. The Italians also have un digestivo, un digestivo. Un digestivo helps to digest your food to close the meal. I recommend limoncello, which is a lemon liqueur, delicious. When you already want to pay, you say il conto, per favore, bill please. Il conto, per favore. Il conto, per favore. Paghiamo in contanti. We pay in cash. Paghiamo in contanti. Paghiamo in contanti. Paghiamo con la carta. We pay by card. Paghiamo con la carta. Paghiamo con la carta. And here you have to be extra careful. Check your bill twice, even 3 times. And don't be surprised to find this weird position on your bill as il coperto, which is a table setting. It is completely normal. The Italians pay for it also. So you have to come to terms with it. Unfortunately, it is a great opportunity to cheat a foreigner, to cheat tourist. So it should be a couple of euros for each person, no more. Il servizio non è la stessa cosa. Il servizio is not the same. It is la mancia, so a tip. Some restaurants impose the amount of your tip and put it on your bill. Some don't, it depends. But anyway, you should look for this information on the menu. The famous coperto you can also pay in a cafe. When you don't want to drink your coffee like the Italians do, which is caffè al banco, and you want to take a seat, you will pay for it. Literally. There has been numerous cases of ripping off tourists. Sometimes the dishonest owners charge you way too much for il coperto. Sometimes they add something to your bill and have you pay for it. Some time ago in Venice, a restaurant charged 4 people for a steak dinner over 1,000 euros. It has been fined 14,000 euros afterwards, but anyway, the first impression remains. So be wary. I don't know if you have the same, but when I'm on holiday, I like to take it slow. I like to take it easy, to enjoy the moment, to savor it, and I like to read my menu from cover to cover, call it a professional curiosity, and it does my head in. I literally hate when the waiter is hovering around me and asking me every 10 seconds, have you decided yet? Are you ready? Avete già deciso? Siete pronti? In this case, you will say non abbiamo ancora deciso. We haven't decided yet. Non abbiamo ancora deciso. Non abbiamo ancora deciso. And some additional vocabulary you might use. Dov'è il bagno? Where's the loo? Dov'è il bagno? Dov'è il bagno? Che cosa consiste? What does it consist of? Che cosa consiste? Che cosa consiste? Conto unico. One bill. Conto unico. Conto unico. Conti separati. Separate bills. Conti separati. Conti separati. The Italians eat late and long. Don't be surprised to find these little children running around, especially in the summer and at weekends. And if you know you'll arrive late, make a reservation because it can be really difficult to find a place to eat, even if it's 11 or 12 p.m. When you go to Italy by car, leave it near a hotel. Traffic in the city center can be really bad. Come to think of it, a couple of years ago I went for a weekend to Rome with my friend. We went there by car and our hotel was quite far from the city center. We wanted to eat something, so we took the car. Big mistake, because we were going in circles for a couple of hours. Then it was already 11 p.m, so everywhere was full. We couldn't even find a place to eat. We ended up in the hotel, frustrated, worn out, and really, really hungry. If you are searching for a place to eat, don't choose willy-nilly. Don't search in the strict center. Search in the smaller side streets, and when you see any locals, that's always good. If you don't know a dish, ask the waiter or look it up in a dictionary, but don't use English. Even if you hadn't memorized all the vocabulary, speak with the waiter. Even if you stumble and at long last just gasp out ciao and grazie, that's okay. If you can, take a picture of the menu. It will be a great exercise before your next trip. So, there you go. Now you can easily eat and drink in Italy. I hope you find this useful, and I hope I've also taught you several things about the Italian culture. See you next week, and don't forget to subscribe.